Abu Dhabi is one of the world's great success stories. Especially in the past 3 years, it's absolutely incredible to see how Abu Dhabi has grown to become one of the most prominent financial centres in the whole world. In the GCC, it's always been a very, very important thing, but now you have leaders coming in to set up major investment corporations from right across the world, from China, from North America, from Europe, from Africa. They're coming in, and they're coming in really quickly, and it's moving really, really quickly. This is an incredible thing to see. And the best way to understand the importance of Abu Dhabi to the global markets is this year's Finance Week, which we are at the minute, will convene CEOs, presidents, chairmen and founders of investment institutions that collectively manage 63 trillion US dollars, which is over 50% of the global GDP, all here in Abu Dhabi at the same place in the same time. And leaders, that many leaders of such importance, don't come to places easily. And it's a very good testament to the power of Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi Finance Week has convened incredible leaders, some of whom have done truly historical things in the world. I suppose one of the most notable participants this year has been the co-founder of the Microsoft Corporation and now very noted philanthropist, Mr. Bill Gates, who joined us here on Monday, and he was on the site for a whole day doing a whole series of engagements. But his visit here culminated in a very important moment where he and some others that they convened, the Mohammed bin Zayed Foundation for Humanity, convened an announcement towards the eradication of polio, which resulted in a $1.9 billion investment into global healthcare, specifically in the eradication of polio. So you've got Bill Gates here, you've got the co-founder of Netflix here, which is an important time to have the Netflix CEO, former CEO and co-founder here. There's a big story with Netflix, obviously, globally today. You've got the CEOs of the biggest financial institutions like JP Morgan, BlackRock, State Street, Bank of New York chairman. All the big institutions are all here. As I said, Abu Dhabi Finance Week this year will convene CEOs, presidents, chairmen and founders of institutions that will collectively manage 63 trillion US dollars, over 50% of the global GDP. It's incredible. When you're assessing global economics and the assets that different firms manage and all of the different asset classes that they manage through, so you could have asset classes in real estate, you could have asset classes in the bond market, the stock market, public equities, you could have alternatives, you could have VC, you could have private equity. So you have lots of different asset classes that different asset managers actually run. And again, there are some investment management companies out there that might manage over $1 trillion alone across dozens of different asset classes. And these companies can truly move global markets. What they do and how they manage these assets for wider shared prosperity and economic growth is just incredibly consequential. This is a really good question. And there are 40 plus official partners of the week, okay? Each of whom do their own programs in the week, okay? But there are also hundreds and hundreds of much smaller partnerships where different people come in and convene different aspects that are important to them, okay? But if you think of what a community is, a community is just a series of partnerships. It's a series of collaborations. It's people working together to help each other out, okay? It's mutual exchange of benefits, and it's all done for shared prosperity. So the whole idea of Abu Dhabi Finance Week rests very critically on these partnerships. We as organisers cannot convene 850 speakers and half the world's GDP and thousands of different companies flying in from across the world. We can't do that alone. We rely very much on our community to get together, to mobilise behind the event and the platform, and to be able to help us to pull it all together. So it's all about partnerships. We are very aware, and all the world's great economists agree, that the Gulf region is going through an incredible moment in time where the economic growth just keeps happening and happening. We're calling it here in Abu Dhabi a falcon economy. Okay, the Gulf Falcon, similar to the tiger economies of places like Singapore and Hong Kong, the GCC region is going through a falcon economy. As someone who has come here to live in the GCC 4 or 5 years ago, I'm incredibly impressed and incredibly honoured and grateful to be able to witness this from a ringside seat and to be able to see the growth of this incredible region.